to Spencer Hot Springs. Hopefully there'll be some koi in the pond or goldfish. And Toquima Cave, east of the summit, north of the highway, and under the basalt flow lies Toquima Cave. Keep in mind, folks, this is the Great Basin caves. Red, white, and yellow Aboriginal drawings, pictographs decorate its walls, usually located near springs, as here and migratory big game trails painted or pecked. Petroglyphs are associated with the food gathering localities of the area's prehistoric inhabitants. They would depict their hunts, battles, things of importance. There are no known specific attached to them. Particular design elements, presumably these people created the designs as ritual devices to ensure the success in the hunt. And it says most petroglyphs, therefore, probably are not messaging or conscious art forms. We'll go to Spencer Hot Springs, and then we'll also visit the Devil's Punch Bowl and Peach Summit and take some nice photos. This is Lord Rick. 10 miles. Wow. Be very scenic at the top, huh? Should be able to see all the snowy mountains, the whole Toyabe range from up there.
I think.
Because it's right, yeah. That's cool. Maybe I gotta get a few more scenic pictures. There's a dust devil out there. Look at that. Little dust devil. Seems like they're all over these vast valleys. Loose soil is what it is. Wow. Toquima Cave, here we come. The Toyabe National Forest. Keep in mind, it just means, well, the Toyabe Range means big mountains. But the name Toyabe, that's exactly what it means. And we're almost back by the petroglyphs and the springs. And I'll probably get a panorama or something. I just want to kind of update you where we're at. Hopefully I get to see more wildlife here. Hawks, eagles, anything. Still not there yet. This place is very remote. But it's okay. Remote's good. Less people, peace and quiet. Temperature keeps going down because we keep ascending into the mountains. But at least the road back here is pretty decent. It's a scenic drive. You can't beat that. It's what the Wild West is truly about. The road goes up, the road goes down. There's expanses, desert mixed in with forests. This forest covers most of all of Nevada, just in various mountain ranges only. And then you have desert in between, or your valleys. See if we can find these springs up here. I know they gotta be close. Not many signs out here pointing direction, that's for sure. Wow. It's a pretty dense forest. I don't know if Bigfoot or some cave giant roams up here. One can only wonder, as thick as these forests are. This is a vast expanse of a wilderness here. We still haven't came across the springs, the cave, or the punch bowl. I got it. It's just a little. These trees are kind of, I don't know. Some look like they're dying. It's so dry up here. These caves gotta be coming up. They gotta be. I I would think Pete's Summit would be all the way up to the top here. Since it's going up a little right now. If the senior citizens can find it, I can find it. I'm not quite there yet. Of course, you think they'd have signs and better markings saying, okay, this many miles. They don't seem to mark anything in Landers County. Although the roads are better, there's nothing marked. Nothing's ever marked proper. That's a little weird, but it looks like we're at the top of the mountains here. See how it's almost at the top? What I'm thinking is we may be almost there. This looks like it was blasted out, but who knows? It's gotta be Pete's Summit up here. Look, it's all at the top and flat up at the top. Let's see what's on the other side. Could be nothing. This might be the petroglyph site up here. The campground? Is that where we gotta go?
Toquima campground?
Or do we go further? Wow. For thousands of years, approximately 3,500 years ago, there was a den that the Western Shoshone had used with over 300 independent images at the Toquima rock shelter. Very sacred place. The rocks used for pigment here at Toquima did not come from this area. They've been imported by a careful collection during the travel or through trade with people from other areas. To make paint, the rocks were ground into powder and mixed with water and gypsum to bind the materials. Gypsum is a soft material used today for plaster drywall and alabaster sculpture. Pictographs versus petroglyphs. Pictographs and petroglyphs are two different styles of rock art. The pictographs here at Toquima represent two different art styles. Great Basin curved linear style, dots, circles, and squiggles, and rectilinear style, lines, chevrons, and tally marks. The cave is closed to protect it, but we can still go up there. Why are these pictographs here? The spirit and intention of the people who drew on the cave walls are something that we do not fully understand, but anthropologists believe the rock art provides us with information about the prehistoric civilization society. Cave or rock shelters are often places of power for Native Americans, a portal to the spirit world where they can experience visions, spiritual communion, whatever insights inspired their spiritual leader called a shaman. He would then use the help to guide his people. The pictographs here may represent stories only known to the Western Shoshone and their ancestors. So these pictographs tell a little bit of a story, I suppose, according to some. But we're hiking in the Toquima National Forest. This is another mountain range that we're in. Just keep that in mind. When you try to go through here, just keep that in mind that this is Shoshone territory. Sorry, I had to lock up. Therefore, yes, it's very old, very ancient, and we need to respect these grounds. Of course, my family got a little bit ahead of me because I generally like to do a lot of videos and filming. And sometimes you just get a little carried away. It's only a quarter of a mile. If you want to call this a hike, it's not much of one. But I'm up for walking and hiking in the woods today. We'll go to the Punch Bowl. We missed the springs, so on our way back we'll have to look for them. Wow. Gives you an idea how secluded we are. There's another desert valley over the mountain range. We're at Pete's Summit right now. Pretty cool. If you listen very carefully, you can hear the voices of the dead. Supposedly. I don't know how true that is, but you know, I'll run the EVP recorder. This site is protected. We're not going to be able to get in any caves or caverns or anything, but it's still a very cool area to look around at. It's ancient. You have to be careful of lightning strikes and forest fires here. Oh my. In some areas you can see for 100 miles. We've almost went over 2 mountain ranges today. That does deserve a little bit of respect. Most certainly, right? You know, let's be at the rock shelter or den. They're up in the rocks here. This is a really nice treat. We're almost done and ready to head home. But we've accomplished a lot. Like I said, we've crossed 2 mountain ranges almost. A lot of dirt roads. A lot of off-roading. A couple more places to go. And we'll head home. It's a long ways home. Fallon's 111 miles from here. The next gas station besides Austin. Wow. Whew. This is a vast world. Huh. The steps of death. That's what these are, the steps of death. The type of steps that make you feel glad to go down. Here it is. Oh ho! Awesome. Wow. Toquima Cave. Oh wow. Protected site. I can see them all from here. Look at that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, let me make it apparent with everybody that I said petroglyphs earlier. I meant to say pictographs, but I'm always driving and producing films, and I'm concentrating on not going off the road. And trying to give you guys history and multitask and keep everybody safe. Look how far back it goes. Wow. Pretty cool. Oh, like grinding rocks. Yeah, there's some boreholes right here. Like right here. Like they were grinding some... That's what it is. They had ground up the powder to make the color for the pictographs. They would etch the pictographs in this rock and then fill them in with color. Pretty interesting stuff. And people, keep in mind, this is not a cave. Okay, this is a rock shelter formed by volcanoes that were active thousands of years ago. But you can catch a glimpse of the lives of the Shoshone people just by studying some of their pictographs. And they recorded their history, stories about hunting, their village. Some people feel that they're irrelevant, but I think that the Shoshone were highly advanced and intelligent. Gypsum was used for white, hematite and goethite, both iron oxides, for red or yellow, and then you had the charcoal to produce the black. Other pigments were created from natural herbs, clay, chalk, bird droppings, plant juices, nutshells, berries, anything that was harvested, pine nuts. They could also use as a filler to make the color. Different plants, different herbs have different types of pigments. They crush them, mixing bowls. They talk about using stone slabs, shells, large leaves. Might use well, a gourd's really not a fruit or a vegetable, is it? You could use whatever you had around you. It says the majority of these are finger paintings. And they made their brushes out of hair, human or animal, with twigs, wood, grasses, bones, anything they could find. Even leather they traded with other tribes. You have to understand, though, these places, in order to be preserved, you want your children to see these, so I could understand why they lock it up. But Toquima Cave is a really great site. If you have time and you're going to Austin, check out this place. It's very offbeat. It's a very long road to the forest, up to a summit. But it is 100% worthwhile. I've seen a mine on a cliffside, red rock, beautiful desert scapes to forest scapes. That's another vast desert over those woods. We've almost went through the entire mountain range. These mountain ranges are only about 20, 30 miles wide. Some of them 10 to 15. But they might be 80 or 100 miles long. From south to north or north to south. And these rocks are so massive, they could see everything below them. If other people were coming, such as, for example, maybe tribes that they had a beef with, some hostile tribes. I mean, other Indians fought other Indian tribes for land. The Shoshone had warriors and squaws, and at times they fought. They fought. And you could see someone coming 100 miles away. The Shoshone were a very peaceful tribe. And there's a lot of Shoshone still in Nevada today. Especially around Austin and Elko. But we're going to head on off the stairwell of hell. Because honestly, this will kill your knees. Especially if you have what I have. Urgh. Looks like they bore some holes from grinding the different pigments. And some of the rocks I found here is just, it's not wind erosion. It definitely looks like years and years of grinding to paint these pictographs. So we're going to go have lunch. Go to Devil's Punch Bowl. Maybe the Springs. And we got to take a 200-mile road trip out west and get back to civilization. Because we're in no man's land. No joke there. This is ancient country. Or territory, I should say. And the Shoshone Nation was quite large. And they were reduced and put on reservations. What chance did they really have? What choice did they have? We came in there and we took the land. But we're lucky that places like these still exist for you to enjoy. And so I've been really enjoying this place to the max, man, to the max. But we'll head back and we'll have lunch. Pretty cool. You know what's strange is that some of the Shoshone claim that giants were stealing their kids and their women. And so in the Great Basin there are quite a few tales of giant skeletons, giants, and ancient tribal tales of giants eating the natives and them being rebellious and fighting back and wiping out all the giants in Nevada. It's intriguing stuff, but it makes you wonder, did those giants survive? Do they hide in these woods and caves and dens? Do they still exist? I mean, this is a vast wilderness. You have that giant rock shelter. Imagine how many hidden ones are out there that we don't know about. There's probably more petroglyphs hidden in these mountains. It doesn't get any better than this. Hiking in Shoshone country, you can count me in. It's a beautiful country. It makes me want to be Native American. Yes. Man, is it windy. Woo! Feels good though. It's giving me the general cool off. I needed that. Trees don't get very big, do they? I mean, they have junipers up here, and there's another type of tree growing in two or three different types. Sagebrush. That's how you know you're getting almost to the desert. On our left, yeah. No, we'll see what happens. The road's at least good. Bunch of stoners coming back here. You know what I mean? That's what these people do. They just come back here and they camp and they hike and smoke one and they have a good time. It's a little bit scenic to hike, but it's not a very friendly, it's not a friendly forest. Whoa, look at that. The birds. There's two of them. Oh yeah, look, they're swarming around for food. Butterflies, antelope, hawks, eagles. I think with the whole hawk thing, timing was perfect. All because I went down the wrong road to begin with. I ended up doing the ranch and seeing the eagle. I even see the hawk later. I didn't take a picture of that one. It was a good size hawk. But I take a lot of hawk pics. It's just nice to watch them. Pretty flat here, huh? Doesn't even seem like we're up high or anything. There's more cliffs. That's where all these caves and dens and rock shelters are, is high up on the cliffs. And they're pretty to get photos of up close. Look at that. I'll get that from Diana's. If it's over here on the left. That's not it. Looking for a deep hot spring, huh? There's water and all that in it. Yeah, I did make a mistake. It is Diana's Punch Bowl, not Devil's Punch Bowl. It might as well be, since it's a scorching over 200 degrees. If you fell in, it's scalding and you would die. You would cook like a hard-boiled egg, which sounds a little disgusting, but how I always note in our motto and our logo: truth, adventure, and friendship. And I got lots of friends I've made this year, and you guys all follow me and subscribe, so I do the videos for everybody. That way you could ride along with me. There's those cliffs. Oh yeah. I'll get a picture up on this hill right here. Gotta be close. Gotta be. It may not even be marked. It might be visible from the road here. Wow. It's another vast, expansive desert. Oh yeah. I like people to kind of, when they look at our work, form their own conclusions. I don't force anything down people's throats. And I like them to be intuitive towards our videos. That way I know they're watching them. Say bye to the forest, everyone. We are into the desert again. Another valley. There's a ranch up here. 10 miles south of that is Diana's Punch Bowl. I figure why not hit it. It is a little out of my way. I'm already here. You can't change something. It's like you want to know once you're almost so far in, you've already gone over the range. Sorry about that. Battery cut off. But when you're almost already over the range, I've crossed today 2 mountain ranges. You might as well go the whole distance. It's like kind of, oh, I want to hit a home run, but I'm going to hit the back wall. No thanks. There's a ranch up here, which I can zoom in easily when you can kind of see it out there. That ranch, it kind of curves to the south. So we're going to go past that. There was a cattle guard I crossed. And then we should find the Punch Bowl. But do you see how the eagles...
Look, there's the monitor.
What?
Right there.
Oh boy. Everybody,
That looks like a warship.
This warship looking rock is called the Monitor. I gotta get out for a picture with that, because that's just too cool. Wow, she's right. Through road to Monitor Valley. Am I supposed to take this road? South, right? This is south.
No, I think
It says go south.
it's just going to take us to the ranch.
I certainly would hope not. But we can't keep heading that way. See, the road... Uh-oh.
Oh, horses.
Didn't it say to go past it?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to keep straight? Because this is south. This is southwest I'm heading. Unless there's a road there, but I see nothing but fencing.
See, I don't see a road. You see a road going through?
No. I thought this was a go-through road.
Dude.
It looks like it cuts left, but I don't know.
Thank you.
On those directions, what's it say, man? How are you supposed to go past the ranch? I mean,
There's another sign on the other side of the road. There is a sign.
gotta be a acrobat when driving. Where, on the other side?
Yeah.
We'll see. It's pretty desolate out here.
I'm thinking maybe we're supposed to take that right there.
Monitor Valley, Peak Summit. Am I supposed to go to Monitor Valley?
Yeah, it's in Monitor Valley.
Okay. Ready for our next. Past the ranch, heading south. See you at Diana's Punch Bowl. It makes sense that it's out here in the desert. Most geysers would be. There is also mud geysers. You find them a lot in the Mojave, in the desert. Oh my God, a bird just flew under. As bad as the rabbit running under my vehicle this morning. A baby one. So cute, I want to take it home. Couldn't, but I wanted to. Doesn't get any more Wild West than this, for sure.
Watch him stop and stare at you.
Oh, I hope he keeps going. Keep going, keep going. Monitor Valley is quite scenic. Oh, the cow, yeah. Now look how creepy they stare at you. Watch. Can't stop staring. They're glued to me. There's a lot of cattle out that way. Is that it right there? Look to the left.
Yeah.
It looks like a big, kind of looks like a punch bowl.
I don't know. It says to, follow the signs. I'm sure we'll have a sign if we have to turn off the road. You know what I'm saying?
Right, totally. Thank you for flying on Lord Rick Airlines. Folks, I'm going to turn around. Diana's Punch Bowl seems to be non-existent. We had gotten this newspaper from the hotel, the Austin newspaper, and it had some historic sites listed, and they listed this on their map in the mountain range and about the springs, and they said keep following the signs and stay south to Monitor Valley, 10 miles past the ranch. And we went 10 miles and we found those are salt flats. And I stood right on the edge of them, and all the salt's being blown up. See, Diana's Punch Bowl is an old geyser, and 10,000 feet below the surface, the water gets heated up, and then the pressure pushes the water to the surface. And I have not seen any steam. I've seen a lot of dust devils, and that's it out here. I'm almost in the ghost town of Belmont, so I'm turning around because I can just go to Spencer's Hot Springs. I mean, it's the same thing. It's just not an old geyser. I really wanted to show it to you. Like I say, people's directions are just not accurate. Don't tell me to go 10 miles past a ranch south in the Monitor Valley and look for the signs, and there's no signs and no Diana's Punch Bowl. I'm sure it exists, but it surely does not exist on this lonely stretch of road right here, because I've kept going and going and going, and I'm not finding it. And the clouds are coming in from Lake Tahoe and the Sierras, and it's gonna rain probably in an hour or two, and I want to at least get to some kind of spring or springs. We'll head back over the mountain range. It's not a bad road, at least, and I'll try to at least get some kind of hot spring pictures, and if there's goldfish in there, so be it. I'll take photos of them too. Home on the range, isn't it? Home on the range, baby. It's creepy when they look at you. Have that stare down. Watch this, people. I'll prove it to you. No wonder why aliens abduct them. Look. That one's going to continue to eat. It's creepy.
Has it ever even happened?
Have X and B St. Grandma? I don't know. How could it happen?
That's what I'm saying.
Into the storm. No, not a storm, but it is overcast out. The beautiful sun went away. That was keeping me warm, kind of. That's why I got my jacket sitting here. Back into the Toquima range. No Diana's Punch Bowl. Grrr. See if we can at least hit the springs before I head home. It's on the way home. Love to see Bigfoot cross the road. It's so cool, but this forest here is not that. It's dense. Something to really have to hide well. I don't even know if there's a high enough food source besides little chipmunks. Antelope, yeah. Yeah, it's dreary. Then again, I got my sunglasses on, so everything is a little darker. Pete's Summit, straight ahead, and passing the Toquima Caves probably in a few more miles. Yep, because that type of rock, that native stone that's here, what? Those? I've been trying to look for the caves from below, but I haven't not seen it. There could be other caves, though. Spencer's Hot Springs. The water gurgles up from 10,000 feet below, just like with the geyser, that Diana's punch bowl, which we never did find. But it gurgles up through here. That's as good as I'll be able to get it to show you. There's a lot of extinct volcanoes. It's heated up, and water passes through it and comes out in the form of hot springs. You can see they have the springs are right here. And then you have this hub which just covers as hot, and another spring here. There's one with goldfish further down. I intend to find, there's 3 in this little area. My son wants to take a dip. I'm all for that. So it runs off down here. I'm guessing that road out there. Everywhere. There's even a mill. But we're wrapping up the day in Austin and Kingston, Nevada, and we're about to head home. I'd love to have time to do this, but we got a storm coming. So it's time to skedaddle. Check out our site, www.ghostsociety. For 2 mountain ranges today. I've been in Monitor. I've been in Kingston. I've been in Monitor Valley. I've been in I call this Kingston Valley. It's not. Yeah, this gorgeous valley ahead is. This is the opposite side. This is the western edge of the Toquima. And earlier today we brought you on the eastern end. We've also went up into those mountains and over. Another section of national forest. Brought you lots of wildlife, antelope, an eagle, wildlife of all sorts, even an ancient petroglyph site, a couple ghost towns, and some scenic locations, even Grove Station and Lake. It's been really a great day, a fascinating day. This is what the Wild West is about. I traversed salt flats, drove through water. Say peace to all my friends. Peace, man. Come on. I got you on camera. One more thing before I head out of here. As always, when it comes to hot springs in Nevada or anywhere in the country or world, always check them. These are 140 degrees, but some of these are 200, 210 degrees. You will boil or get scalding burns. Put your hand in, don't let your kids go in without testing it. This water today is about 80, 90. Oh, it's like bath water, man. I'm loving it.
Stepping down? Yeah.
Only in Nevada, where you have snowy peaks and you can still go in the hot springs and not even freeze, except your nose. Is it deep in the middle? Oh, this looks like a coffin, ladies and gentlemen. There's stone lined by wood. I'm not saying it is. It's probably was used for something else. It doesn't get any more hillbilly-ish than this. Car seats, so you could sit here. Very few people know about these springs, but they are beveled all the way down until they run off and saturate this grassland straight ahead. Spencer's Hot Springs was kind of a hard find. I had to have, there was somebody here just hiking around, and they said they just took a dip here and came up to the other springs nearby and told me about these ones. I'm like, oh, what? Oh, crap, there are goldfish also. Jared, look at this. Goldfish in a hot springs. this is our finale for the night. I hope you guys enjoy this. Just wanted to surprise you. Very unique. Not something you see in every hot springs is goldfish or koi, but they are here at Spencer's Hot Springs outside Austin, Nevada. It's been a great expedition Easter weekend. I am out of here. If you want to call me Ears, so be it. I'm Ears or Lord Rick. It's been a great day. 600 miles of driving, a couple hundred miles off-roading, and this journey is over. And if you look, there's more here. Both pools have goldfish. Wow, there's another school right there.
I'll round them up to you.
Peace out.